Welcome back to another video on Trailmakers. So today we're going to be making a hover control and well, we're going to be making stability and control in Trailmakers today. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. So first, this is the structure I need. Make sure to put gyro or anything you want to turn right in the middle, like right in between these, like this. You can make it however you want to make sure it's like even on both sides. Now we turn mill mode, and now what we're going to do is build, I don't know, like the cockpits of what you want to make, like that, and boom, like that, sort of. And now we can turn mill mode off because we don't really want it on right now. And let's put on a what's it called? It's down here, speed sensor right there, and a altitude sensor right there. Okay, so because I'm on tensor, it's 301 blocks up in the air, so I'm going to set it all the way up to 301, obviously, because I need it to hover and go hand in hand with the hover block. So boom, boom, set this onto 1, precisely 1, near 1, it doesn't really matter. And now we need some thrust. What I do for thrust is use the gimbal jets, because those are the most easiest way to get, and most powerful way to get hover without making tons of noise. And it actually makes it look better without the noise and the sparks going everywhere. Alright, so now you want to hook the speed sensor up to every single one of these, along with the altitude sensor. You do it like this. Boom, 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 and finally boom. Alright, now we have this. Isn't that supposed to be? Oh, right, I forgot. We need to set the altitude sensor on trigger below. See, now it's a bit unstable, so now what we're going to do is put on some gyro stabilizers. You can do anything you want, but add a counterweight if you want, but it's just easier in the current ways or filmmakers to have some gyro stabilizers. Okay, gyro stabilizers aren't strong enough, so let's make them a bit stronger. Configure, let's set them to 5 or 4, however you want. Boom, perfect hover system. As you can see, they're going hand in hand right now. The hover system, the altitude hover system, and of course, the speed sensor to keep it stable. Now what we're going to do is put down your seat, wherever seat you want, but honestly, I'm going to use the car seats for this. I know it's not technically a car, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, now we're in, controls of turning in it is inverted, oh god, inverted, so we are going to set strength up to 250 and invert these. So now I can turn however I want, but now we can't even go forward. So now what we're going to do for forward thrust, you don't want too much thrust because then you won't even be able to stop. If you want, you can activate a system to make it so you can't go over a certain limit of thrust, but I don't like that. So what you can do, you can use these. They don't really make any noise, but they are quite loud. Or what you can do is use these that are way quieter, way nicer, and yeah. So put these wherever you want. I'm just going to put them here because that's going to be covered anyway. Boom, boom, boom. Now we can go forwards. Oh, well, it seems like we're tipping a bit down a bit, so we are going to put these on the higher strength. Let's just set it to max at this point. And boom, now we have highest strength. We can turn all we want. And if you want, I can show you the ways to make a system to stop it from going a bit too fast. So we want a speed sensor, facing forward like that. And now we want one of these, this, make sure it's not blocking it. Now we're going to copy these over here. Make sure to move the controls on ones at back, because these ones aren't actually going to be operated by the, no, what just happened there? I think my game's lag or something, because we don't really want our seats controlling these. So just get rid of those. Now set the speed of however you want it to stop, like Act 2, that's fine for me. Put another person into that. So now, that's weird, that's never happened to me before. Alright, so now when we try to go a bit too fast, it'll just stop us. And well, we are going a bit too slow there, so we might as well just increase it up to, I don't know, 20. Because we won't want to go too fast, you know. So this should stop us from accelerating a bit too fast. Oh my god. Okay, so region 10, now just about at 19, we stop and yeah. And if you spin a bit too much, you'll also quite stop it. But yeah, so that's the system to stop it. If you want to go really fast, just like 250, but I actually do use the system sometimes in cars, if you can believe it. Like transport cars. Like if you're in law, you don't want to go 150 miles per hour. No, it is a term we use in Britain for, like, basically the trucks with those big, like, containers and that. So yeah, there is. And if you what you can also do, you can, I guess we are giving you the control now. You can set this to your reverse button to, like, as a brake system. So that also does it like that. But if we want a brake, we can also do it like that, and it will stop. So there's your hover system, stability and hover system for you, and a bit of systems if you don't want to go a bit too fast now. So there it is.
Alright, so see you later, goodbye. He scared me, alright, so see you later, it's a boy.